Sounds nice. Hello. Welcome back to the trifecta, the third of 3 podcasts that we happen to bring to you on our Saturday, like our Saturday slaughter, because we just murdering the day with all this good content and some good food with some good people. You're right. That dog blends right into the couch.
Yep.
I did
The only
it.
thing that's
Yeah.
I'm not petting the couch. I'm
There is a dog there.
There is. We are live with FX May Vary, all 4 members. We got a jam session happening downstairs. Hold up.
It's a little here. Yeah.
There's jamming down there, you know what I mean? So we're gonna chop it up here for a bit. How was the drive?
my drive was fine because I did it at like 2:00 in the morning last night.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the best.
There was nobody on the road. It was fantastic.
As long as you're awake for that time, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric and I came up around, we left Newmarket around 10 this morning, and it wasn't bad, but it certainly took a lot longer than we were planning.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I think once you get to that Yorkville airport strip, that's where it starts to get a little, well, the way I take it anyways, it starts to get a little congested, and then Mississauga, and then that Ford Drive off-ramp, but then unless the Skyway's rammed, I find from there it's usually pretty open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who goes to Grimsby anyways? I'm joking. Shout out to Grimsby. It's a nice little town. It's quiet. Too quiet for me, but no. It's an interesting space. If y'all hear loud noises in the background, it's because I got hooligans for neighbors. No, I'm joking. My neighbors are the dopest. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, they let us just play our whole set.
The whole set. Not a complaint.
Like 3 times throughout the day.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's taken a while to cultivate this kind of relationship, but I think it's important to get along with your neighbors. And you don't have to get along to the extent of having coffee or beer every evening, but like, you know, like one day I came in and she was like, okay, you got an Amazon package there, right? Didn't have your number to call you, but I was just looking out for you. I was just like, you mean people do that? You're looking out for me? Well, I feel special because usually I'm looking out for other people, but you go, oh, that was so kind. That's when I knew things were changing for the better. It was like, when I first moved here, they were trying to get me kicked out. I don't know what. I still to this day don't know what it was. Like, you think the guy that gets your property fixed for you would get a pass or something?
Apparently not.
I don't know.
No. But
in my neighborhood, everybody just ignores each other.
Even that. But like, I don't know. Maybe there's a little territorial with a parking spot or two. And maybe my fault's where they are. But
some of the greatest disagreements in history have been held over parking spots.
I wouldn't doubt it. Wow, they're out there wrestling. Like
Kids.
Yeah.
Them little childrens.
Yep. The jam they got going on. Hold on, let's tap in with the jam.
Yeah, we can fuck around. That's how we write it.
Let me get the right.
Once we figure out how to replicate whatever we did when we were just fucking around,
yeah.
Next thing you know, we have a song in the works.
The problem that we run into is they'll play something cool and I'll be like, oh my god, that sounded great. And they're like, shit, what did we just play?
Oh, no.
It'll be one of those situations where it's all fingers and no brains.
Yeah, and then I have to go, you know, the part that went, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh yeah, that part.
You know what? I ran into that with the one band that I'm in. Shout outs to the Bass Mentals. I almost called them Generation Gap. We used to be Generation Gap, but I realized that might age one of the guys in there. He didn't really like that. So I thought it was a cool name because we represent different decades of music. You know what I mean? But Bass Mentals is so much cooler. So what we do is, like, I have a handy cam and we'll record the whole thing. then when we find something we like, we'll go back and we'll kind of play it over and then try to do it. But we end up recording so much that it's hard to go back to any one particular
Like,
thing.
okay, I think you played that really cool riff about 23 minutes in. Like,
Exactly. Or like we'll jam for like 5 songs and then like end and be like, okay, that was a good set. Not even listen to it. Start jamming again for another half an hour. Oh man. It's fun times though, definitely. Jay's got his producer face on. Yeah. I forgot how much I missed the resonance of a live drum kit.
It's one of those things where it's like, when you are able to hear it all the time, it's like almost peaceful and you start to tune it out.
Yeah.
And then when you don't hear that live drum kit for a long enough time, it's like something's missing in my life.
Yep. I used to play for 5 years straight. Every 5 days a week. You know what I mean? So yeah, after a while it just kind of, but then like, you know, replicating it through the technology and all that stuff, it was just like one thing, but it's still not the same.
Yeah.
As actually the playing the live set. Quantizing is a bitch though. That's wow, they're going in. This is
that double kick is beautiful. Like,
yeah.
Please tell me Jay's recording this, because I don't want to lose that drum part Eric's doing.
No, he's not. No, he's not recording it. Oh, boo. Oh, man. It's all good. So this is a Savage Circle. No need to pull punches here. What in society is bothering you? Is grinding your gears, is getting under your skin? What do you want to change or advocate? What do you... Pick any one of those questions and run with it.
Bro, I'm a fucking anarchist, okay?
I think that's why I asked the question. Oh,
and
no.
that's
He's been
why I
waiting-
was just like,
He's been waiting all fucking day to ask me that
All
question.
day. All day. So let's go in, because like you're talking to a man who's starting the war on capitalism. Literally, as Stephen Harper was on his highest peak, and I said, you know what, bro? The same problems I told you about before with the property and everything. I said, if this isn't fixed, you're losing your job. Simple and easy by the Pan Am Games. It took more than me, but he's no longer where he is. You know what I mean? So it's like, what pushes you? Which of the multiple schemes in corporate society and political society has you just by the cerebellum?
The biggest thing is artificially enforced food scarcity. Is really what it is.
Okay.
And I mean, I could talk for hours about the various different ways that all sorts of natural resources are throttled and controlled and depleted from one country to oversupply another. But the biggest thing that pisses me off is before, like, the amount of food that is imported in North America. We throw out about 10% of what we import before it even reaches a store shelf, because that tomato is not red enough, or that apple is not perfectly round, or that steak is a little too thin.
Even going a little bit further into that, it's like grocery stores. I'm gonna get at them for a minute. What do you mean you could throw away $25,000 worth of food?
Right?
You could afford to lose $25,000 a month?
Right?
1,025? That's a big, like, I mean, I'm not even counting how much that was, but like that was less than, like, I know like, you know what I mean? That was not even, I don't think that was $250 for like everything.
Yeah.
And look how much it was.
Yep.
And you can lose 25, 10, 100 times
And they
much
just
food?
and it's pre-budgeted as an
Yeah.
expense. It's just this is part of the waste budget.
Yeah, we could just like, oh, this and that. Oh my God, you know what turned me on corporate society real bad? Like insurance was always an issue.
Oh,
Like
insurance.
I was working for Max Convenience before they got bought out by Circle K.
Mm-hmm.
Another company I changed. They didn't have direct deposit. I said, why don't we have direct deposit? It'll be easier for everybody. You'll save money on checks. You won't have to send out however many millions of dollars in checks. Oh no, that's just not something we're looking into implementing right now. 3 months later, no bonus for it, brother. No, hey, high five, good job, great idea. Here's your form. What's this for? Direct deposit. All right, motherfucker. All right, I see you. I see you. And then that same company, they were trying to train me to be a manager because there's two things I'm very efficient with. My technology / video games and stuff like that, and the kitchen. I store the food like we're in a fucking grocery store.
Yeah.
The shelves and stuff like that. My video games are in alphabetical order. My wires, for the most part, are, bundled. So, I'm going through the end of day sales. And at this time, I'm making like $8, $9 an hour, which I'm thinking is primo. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, premium. Overnight, $10.50. 1 day of sales, I made them almost $70,000. I'm getting $285 a week.
Yep.
It only costs you $15,000 to supply the store, pay for rent, pay for utility. Where is that other $55,000 going, bro? You mean I can't even get like a 4 bills a week, fam?
Yep.
Really?
No, the CEO needs a third vacation house.
Doesn't he though?
Obviously.
Like it wouldn't be life without that.
And if he doesn't have that third vacation house, then how can he possibly justify paying anybody on his staff enough to have a vacation?
It's bonkers.
Right?
It's bonkers. So, yeah. That's not even just me. The one upstairs, they say watch the quiet ones. She shut down the hotel when we came down here. It was like, again, I have no problem paying for shit. You know what I mean? If I need it and I can afford it, I will buy it. Boom. But if I pay for it and I don't get what I pay for, God help your soul if you're a mom. If you're a mom and pop, you know what? Whatever. Hold that. It's whatever. We learn it. I'm learning you learn it.
We're in this together kind of thing. Yeah.
But if you like a Walmart or Amazon or Fido and you make a mistake on my shit, bro, the hunt is on.
Dare you?
The hunt is. I had to tell Amazon one time, yo, listen, you're better off telling me it's going to come on the 18th and giving it to me on the 12th. You understand me? Because if you tell me it's coming on the 12th and it don't show up to the 18th, I'm getting it. Plus, you're paying me back.
Yeah.
Simple, easy, done. That's how we have to move. Because if you don't, it's going to be late. Oh, okay. Oh, COVID. Oh, okay.
I have one small problem with that.
What?
It's personal reason why I don't go after them like that, because it's never going to affect the people that we're angry at when that shit happens. It's going to affect the people who are working in the warehouse at minimum wage, and they're the ones who are going to get screamed at, and possibly somebody's going to get fired, and I don't want to take it out on them because they're in the same boat as me.
No, I don't go after that.
No, you're not the one going after them, but you go after the company. The company's going to take it out on the brothers.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what trickle down economics is. The money goes up and they piss down on the rest of us.
Yeah, I guess that's why I call the people above them too. That's what they say. Shit rolls downhill.
Yep.
And payday's Thursday. I remember actually asking a city worker, because he came out I was asking him, like, what is it going to take to pave the road? I've been at these guys for like 3 years. What's going on? They're like, I don't know, brother. Shit rolls downhill and payday's Thursday. It's like, what? Is that really your response? Like, what better can I tell you, brother? I've been here for the last 8 years asking the same question. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
If you work for this thing and you asking that question and not getting an answer, what the hell am I going to get done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Let's see what's going on in the jam session downstairs. Okay. Let's go. You can't hear the music, but I'm looking outside and looking
By the sound of things, it looks like Cody's trying to take my spot on bass.
wow.
I think Jay's totally left the stream too. He's just jamming with them now.
Yeah, that must be me. Oh, he's on camera. That's gotta be him. And moving
I mean, I'm sure Nick could play bass, but he's never expressed an interest in playing mine.
Sounds like I feel like I'm in one of those like old school car chase.
Yeah, this sounds like the music that they would play like when you're setting up everything for the heist.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Like,
I could also like if the guitar had a little bit more of like a sitar feel to it, I could see like a 70s like B movie where they're all in a hookah bar or something and there's exposition happening while the smoke flows past the camera.
all the smoke and scene changes and you see something happening and then they walk through a door that goes back to another scene where they're setting stuff up. And, like, I like those movies where they write things. It's like Archer. Where they write things and like as they're going to the next scene, the line from the last scene ties over into the next one.
Yep.
It's that's really intricate writing. I like that. Yeah. All right. You're listening to a variation of eclectic sounds. Yeah, so we're gonna mute that again. All right, so we're talking here, and this is the 28th episode of Savage Circle. You guys were a part of one of the earlier episodes. You were available and made yourself available a few times online. So between online and in person, now that's got to be a different experience. How is it for you?
This is so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like being able to be here and like jam with you and Jay and just play music together and like the wonderful food that you guys made that we got to eat. Like this has been a day and I'm having a great time being here.
I am glad y'all came down for it because this has been like weeks, months in planning.
Months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we planned this so long ago.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was asking Nick the other day if he'd remembered to book today off. And he was like, yeah. I talked to him on Monday. I got the day off. Don't worry. And I was like, Monday? We were booked for this like in September.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh man, it was definitely something that was like a while in the works. Like even up to last week, we were sitting downstairs. Jay and I were sitting downstairs and just like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Because we don't know how much of a kid he's bringing in here. So I'm just like, all right, I got this. So started moving things around and making space and all this stuff, and everything literally just fits in the spaces that we discussed. Putting everything, so
it worked out so well.
It worked out so nicely. Oh my gosh! And like the pictures, even when you guys are playing, like you have this formation. And I don't think you realize it, but you have like this formation where you can catch all of you in the camera, even as you move it. So it's like, I wanted to get in the middle and do a spin around, but I'm just like, nah, that'll ruin the scene for the shot for the rest of the cameras. But yeah, no, it's definitely there's things that you notice like doing it as long as we have that, you know what I mean? You either have it or you have to develop it. You know what I mean? And like a big thing is chemistry and how well people get along. And like it's really dope. Seeing you guys like kind of like the fact that we were down the hall and we're just, planning for the next show and you guys are up here having fun, just doing what you're doing, like, okay, I feel like I've done my part. You know what I mean?
You've been a marvelous host today, Dave.
I try. Oh man, hosting has been a part of my life since I was 2 years old. Yeah. My grandfather used to own a club in St. Catharines, actually.
Yeah.
And we always used to come down for shows and they did a Caribbean folk show and things like that. So it would always come down and the kids would have to help with the stuff that the kids could manage. So I'm always actively like hosting and the way people feel when you actually can cater to them. It's like I like to leave people better than when I met them, kind of thing. So, if I could do something good for somebody, I feel better about myself. It's just one of those exchanges that not a lot of people today realize is good for them, but it's fun. It's fun. Plus, like, I get to see what I'm capable of. Last week, a couple weeks ago, we did a one show, and I was just like, it was like Justice for Black Lives podcast. And there's like 14 to 20 people in there. And I'm just whizzing around. It's like, okay, now what can I do live? But live, when you have, like, I find when you have like 8 people, like 5 to 8 people live, and everybody knows what they're doing, it's good. But like, if one person's out of sync or out of whack, it's just like, it can throw everything out of line. So the way things happened today was good because, like, Charlotte showed up, we got to set Charlotte up, and then you and Eric showed up, then we got to set you guys up. Then Nick showed up, and we got to set him up. And everybody, we all got to spend time and kind of talk to each other and learn each other. So that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? That happens naturally. That stuff you can't time or
exactly.
For, you know what I mean? Like I say all the time, yeah, we're gonna start at 12 o'clock. It happens sometimes, like when I'm doing the show by myself usually, but like. No, like I try to feel out the situation. Like Hot Apollo's coming down, and we're not going to be able to start till like 6. They're coming down in a couple of weeks, so we're going to set that up. That's going to be fun. I'm going to turn this thing on because it's warm in here. Come on now. There we go. Air conditioner. Should have central air, but it's just another thing to take the company to task for.
I don't even have that kind of an air conditioner at my place. I am moving in 2 weeks.
Nice.
And the condo that I'm moving to is going to be completely climate controlled.
Nice.
My buddy and I are going to be living together in Barrie, and I am so excited. I cannot wait.
That is awesome.
Because I work from home, right? So I sit at my computer for 8 hours a day. Just for work, and trying to stay focused while I'm sweating bullets. Yeah. Or even worse, like, because I'm in a stone basement. So, like, oscillating between freezing cold first thing in the morning to sweating by midday. Yeah. And anywhere in between. It's...
What gets me with the sweat is, like, I can sweat, like, from my shoulders down, I'm fine. But once I get sweating behind the back of my knee, it's done. Forget it. Ooh. I'm uncomfortable. I'm just shifted. I'm wiping the back of my
You never feel like you get rid of it.
Yeah, like who sweats back there? Come on, like
the greasiest people.
See, I hate when like I'm sitting down and I sweat between like my legs and the chair, and I'm like, I'm gonna totally leave an imprint when I get up. And there's nothing I can do about it. Everybody's gonna see my butt on this stupid chair. Because it's so hot.
Yeah. That's the thing. Oh my gosh, yeah. But I don't know. The way the weather's been so far has been pretty nice. I'm not lying. I'm not complaining. Jay, how you doing down there? You gonna tap in for a minute? He's great. He's loving it. He's loving it. Oh man. See, that's the thing. Like I'm one of those people who like to have fun watching people have fun. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's like toys. I have more toys that I can play with. Like, why not share?
Exactly.
It's just. Ugh.
I'm the same way. People come over to my place, I'm gonna be running around all over the place, being like, "Oh, did you need a drink? Oh, let me get you a drink. Oh, music loud enough here? Let me turn up the music. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, there's not much to do. What do you want to do?"
Yeah, I try to cater to all five senses. You know what I mean? I think once you do that, like, everything's kind of settles. I don't know. It's just, well, so far I've been trying this thing and it works. When you cater, like, it just, I don't know, it pulls the person in more and it gets them like fully aware of what's happening in the now. And I find like the scents keep me in the now. Sometimes it's the sound, but mostly the scents keep me in the now. Like if I'm cooking, I'm in the present mindset. But if I'm like making a song or something like that, I could be like years down the road. Yeah, check out these are now special edition, limited edition. There's only one more run that's being done, and I run for fun. It was hot in the sun.
You're the lyrical one.
Oh, I'm not the only one though. Not the only one for sure. Oh man, I'm telling you, and like just sitting there and being able to watch as a fan, like definitely, I got to do that. It's just y'all. You see, the thing is, some people don't like. It takes people sometimes to realize some shit. It's just like okay. For example, I'm not even gonna mention his name because I tell this story all the time, and people are like, "What? Nothing's happened to you since high school?" No, things have happened to me since high school, but it's just like this is one of the most significant situations that I've come across, and he knows who he is. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I had this one guy come up to me because when I moved out to Durham region, like I was the new guy. So when you're the new person, everybody's interested in what you're doing until they find out that it ain't shit. You know what I mean? But it was whatever. So like I freestyle. I've been freestyling and rapping since I was like I've been writing poetry since I was 6, but I've been freestyling since I was like 18. So I went out to the school when I was like 20, and I developed a reputation about freestyling again. So then this one producer came up to me, and he's like, "Oh, I heard you rap. You know what I mean? Just wanted to know if you rap over any beats, if they're good. You know what I mean?" So I heard the beats, and the beats are fire, genuine fire. So just like, bro, like I forgot to get the beat from him because he only had the CD. So I'm just like, okay. But I was like, no, man, if you keep making beats like this, there's no telling where you will go. This guy has Grammys now. This guy's gone platinum. I used to sit like this far from him in English class. And it was just like, it was his work. It was his dedication. But
yeah.
I just saw something, and it was just like, I have to say something, because if I don't know if someone else is going to say something. I can't leave it up to somebody else to say it.
Right? He's got to know that he's good.
Yeah. And like he is off camera, I'll tell you who it is, but like on camera, like I said, if he does and he's one of the most humble guys I've spoken to, even after he got his successes, I reached out to him and said something to him, I got a what's up, so it's just moving on. Like, it's just really interesting to see these kinds of things and have them happen. So as long as you stay dedicated to what you're doing and maintain your focus, you'll be good. I say maintain your focus.
Maintain your focus as he dazes out.
As he's distracted by screaming children.
What's that movement? Oh man, we got
something shiny.
One of the neighborhood kids comes over every now and again and just knocks on the door. Cute little kid, must be like 5, 6 years, 6, 7 years old, something like that. He's always asking for my daughter. I was just like, aren't you a little something? No, kid. I ain't ready for her to be asked on dates that no. No, but sometimes we let her out to play. But like, some of the kids, they're out there till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's just like,
it's okay. I'll be back.
No, we can't do that. No. So, Android or Apple?
Android.
All right. Another thing, my wife got shut down from the market, the iPhone 5S.
Oh yeah.
Completely eliminated from the global market.
How did she manage that?
I wasn't able to transfer data from my Apple laptop to my Apple phone. So for 7 years, I spent fighting Apple about their encryption on their laptop. They said I'd never have another Apple device again. Roger sent me an Apple phone. I dissected the 4. I dissected the 4S. I dissected the 5. They sent me the 5S. I said, this is supposed to... I said, you're sending me these devices because the predecessor was unable to do or function in a particular capacity that I require. Its successor is now limiting me further. What are you doing? It says that it's supposed to do X, Y, and Z. It's barely doing X. I can't figure out how to do Y, and Z is nowhere in the manual. What are you doing? So she sent a letter to, like, I was on the phone with, like, Industry Canada and all of them people.
Mm-hmm.
She was sending emails. Her emails were a lot more polite than my phone calls. They resonated. Like, 1 week we were looking, and 1 week we were looking, and it was on the market for, like, almost $2,000. The next week we were looking, nowhere on no site. Anywhere. We checked the Apple site. We checked the Final site. Rogers. Every single phone company. Gone. I just went like this.
Well done.
You know what I mean? Like, it was... When I have a problem, bro, I'm telling you, I stop at nothing to get it fixed. Because if you let it affect you in a negative way without addressing it, it will just carry over. And I'm not about that. Not about that. It's like, and that's the thing. I look at what I've done as an individual. It's like, man, if like 15 more people were to do this.
River decided to show off for the camera.
River, we're trying to keep it PG.
Well, I think we're actually rated 18A because
He's looking at me like, you're not going to make me move, are you? You're not going to make me move. I am going to make you move.
Yeah, you gotta
My big handsome boy. I don't want to sit on your head. So can you...
Come on, River.
Come on, buddy.
What? Oh my gosh. This is why I had no second thoughts about him. It was just like, nah, he's got to be...
Hey?
He's just there, just like, you want me to move, you don't have to move.
You're going to have to physically move me.
Oh my gosh. That is great. Oh.
He's my big 80-pound baby.
Yep. Oh, dude. You see, some of y'all can't hear it. You can see it happening. You know what I mean? We jamming. We getting some live sound right now. Genuinely speaking, I can't wait till I get a budget for just one of my projects. I have 2 months before I could go for before I can file for anything to do with the Culture Shock. Culture Shock magazine is available online at issue -9 Culture Shock. sharetheshock.ca/issue-9. Check it out. We are over 1,100 views on that one. Your issue, or the issue where you two are on the cover, is still the top viewed issue of all issues that I've produced. So
I think it's because he was on the cover.
I mean, now that we've established that River's such a show-off, I can tell why.
It's just, like, oh man, dog sleep is some of the funniest positions.
I don't know how that's comfortable. I really
Neither do
don't.
I'm sitting there picturing it just like, yeah, nah, it's a good spinal stretch, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Just bed up like this. I don't know. Oh man. That is awesome. Okay, so we asked him what his thing was. Let's get to you. What is your, like, what is the thing that is just grinding your gears, like, about the world today?
That would be anti-vaxxers.
Okay.
it's like, it just irks me that like there's all of this sound science and there's so many scientific papers that are peer reviewed that say vaccinations work and vaccinations are a good thing and you should probably give them to your children. And there's people out there that's like, oh, there's a slight chance that my child might get autism. I'm not going to do it. And it just baffles me that like even if because there isn't, vaccines do not cause autism. Autism is a genetic disorder. Vaccines physically cannot give somebody autism. It is impossible. And yeah, and really, is autism the worst thing? Is autism worse than your child dying of like polio?
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to fundamentally misunderstand vaccines and how they work, but to be so fundamentally ignorant about autism that you would put your child in life-threatening danger every day of the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Just let's talk about autism for a second, because I did an event for autism a couple of years back. I find a lot of autistic individuals operate at a higher level of consciousness than us non-autistic individuals.
Well, exactly. And there's such a wide spectrum of ways that autism can manifest in an individual's personality.
Yeah.
And I've never once met an autistic individual that was anything but like a genuinely nice person to be around.
I was literally thinking those thoughts in my head, like a genuine person.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, some of them are like a little forward, but it's like, I'd rather you tell me how you feel than, sit there and kind of pussyfoot around. Just like, it's just, so yeah, like that's.
And like lacking a capacity for bullshit is probably at the very bottom of my list of things that I don't want to have wrong with me.
So, I don't know. It's just what it is. It is what it is. People got to get a fair shake.
Yeah. No, I for the record, I 100% support organizations that raise autism awareness. I think the autistic community or persons with autism, or I'm not sure on the terminology right now for some reason, but I they are unfairly treated
So
far too often.
I'm getting distracted by the dog doing his little hip flexors here. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, he got his. Oh, you woke up now. He's like, where am I? Why do I look like this? I'm upside down.
Why are you hanging off the earth like a bat?
I'm showing off for the world.
Oh man. Oh man, this is awesome.
This is going to be your highest viewed Savage Circle episode once people learn that River was putting on a show.
He'll come back and be like, oh shit, look at him flex that hip.
That dog's doing yoga.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 3 more and 2 and 1 and 2, 2 more and 2.
Oh wait, I gotta check the chat because there's always something going on in there, except for right now.
Ooh.
Y'all need to join the chat. Let us know what you thinking. Let us know how you feeling. You know what I mean? Like, we got these things in here for a reason now. Come on. Talk to us. We the Savage Circle, episode 28, followed, oh my gosh, it followed episode 239 of the Savage Circle, and, no, sorry, 239 of the Terrell Effect, and whatever episode of LG's Cooking, because we don't even count the episodes. We just tell you what we cooking.
Here, food.
You know what I mean? Just like LG's cooking. What else do you need to know?
LG was cooking, and it was damn good.
Also, I finally got some dumplings, and it was 1,000% worth the wait.
Oh my gosh, good.
I just couldn't believe that chicken. Like, that melted off the bone. It was amazing.
And oh my god, the flavor was so perfect.
Yup.
We've been refining this. We, like, you know what I mean? Like, Jay sliders just go like that.
Oh yeah.
My dude just I walked into the kitchen. He was opening the package of ground beef. I came down the stairs, came back up. By the time I was back up in the kitchen, he had like 80 fucking sliders just ready there to go. Like, all right, so we gonna eat this, right? And yes, don't be shy. Don't be hesitant. Feel free to take some with you. Yeah, I'll find some to-go containers, and yeah, because I ain't gonna eat all of it by myself.
That would be wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the eating it by yourself part, the sending some to me part.
Yeah, the giving us food.
Okay, cool. Because I'll have to say, like, nah, I'm trying to, like, I got a hike tomorrow, and I'm so nervous about this hike. I'm not gonna lie. I want to do it so I can get it done and say that I did it, but at the same time, I'm hesitant. It's just like, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't want to get lost, because they say if you get lost, it's definitely it's a hazardous climb. I'm not about hazardous climbs, nor am I about looking down 3 stories.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like my kind of hike.
It doesn't. That's why I want to find the wood stairs. You know what I mean?
You know, the last time I went on a hike like that, and like we were on this cliff, and it was like 3 stories.
Yeah.
I chucked my Nalgene bottle off of it to see if it would break.
Did it?
No.
Did you get it back?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because we hiked around. It was in Algonquin, I think. We hiked around and then to the bottom so we could see and I just threw it down off of the cliff onto some rocks, and it bounced off of the rocks and just bing, 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 didn't break.
Wow, that's a durable bottle.
My high school best friend was the one that told me about the Nalgene "you break it, we'll replace it" policy, and he would, because he was like in martial arts and stuff like that, so like he would just, for shits and giggles, shatter Nalgene water bottles like on a weekly basis.
Wow.
Just so they sent him a new one so he can do it again.
That is epic.
I've never managed to break one, so I don't know how the hell he shattered them. I've never even managed to crack one. I threw it off a cliff.
He and his dad had some pretty big throwdown fights on a regular basis, and I think that taught him a lot about breaking things.
Oh man,
River, you're gonna sleep through the whole interview, buddy. Life is hard, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, isn't it? Especially like, I realize now as an adult how easy I had it as a child.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Didn't have to pay taxes.
I had someone to take care of me. You know what I mean? Like,
somebody made food for me every day.
All the time. You know what I mean? Now I look back at some of the things I did as a kid. It's like, wow, I was an asshole. Hold on a second. Damn, I didn't mean it. Like, and it's all for the sake of fitting into a circle that you don't really always need to fit into. It's like,
I think I was a good kid.
I was a good kid until I got to a certain point, and then I just turned into a tyrannical prick. Yeah, I'll admit it.
I mean, I got sassy after 13 because I'm pretty sure every girl gets sassy after 13.
Thanks for the heads up.
All them damn hormones. I
got an 11-year-old upstairs. Let's just say it's not 13 anymore. they move it up in age. I'm telling you, there's some days where I'll talk to her and she'll look at me just like, "Are you done yet?" Excuse me? I'm still the authority in this household, young lady. Yeah. What else? What else? I don't have anything else.
But you sit right there. I'll come up with some else.
To your room. Wait a minute. There's fun stuff up there. Sit right beside me while I do something adult.
Oh, yeah. My parents would send me to my room, and I'd be like, "That's okay. I have books in my room. This isn't a punishment." And I'd go read a book.
Yeah, that was
all my toys are in my room. Ooh, I'm going to my room.
Yeah.
Books were always my default when I'd get sent to my room and be like, "Okay,
I'm gonna read
the book."
Peace. and I know you're gonna leave me alone for like an hour, so this is actually great.
Like when I was sent to my room, I would pick up a tennis ball, I would just whip it against the wall, just with intent, malicious. Just you're gonna send me outside. You're gonna send me outside. Going outside. David, wait for it. Wait a minute, I go boom it outside. Yes. Oh my God. Sorry, Mom, I love you. But
I'm just picturing you in there like the guy from The Great Escape in solitary, just like.
oh my gosh. Oh, I think about some of those things and it's just like, wow, because I have to prepare myself to get it back.
Yep.
Right? It's coming back to me, so I just gotta wait for that. Oh man. Jay is loving it right now. They're just like, yes, people and teaching
People and instruments.
toys and fun. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun too.
Me three.
Oh my gosh.
Having the opportunity to spend it like an entire day just with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a change of pace.
Just with people.
Like literally, like
Yeah.
you could put me with any people. I'm happy that it was with you people because you're some of my favorite people. But like just the fact that I got to be out of my basement with people today, all day. It's been glorious.
Yep. I mean, like I've set up the host for. I felt like the Great Gatsby for a minute. You know, what I mean? It was just like putting on this show, just like, wait, I already have my special woman, so I don't need to put on these parties anymore. It's like, wait a minute, these things are still fun though. Let's have select people over, and then do fun things with select people instead of trying to like fill the place with a bunch of people we don't know. Let's narrow it down to some people that we vetted and have some conversations with them. And yeah, so far, so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, she got this for me.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Find a golden superstar stick and you win. Do I open this?
hockey stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to open this.
I guarantee you they wouldn't put any of the winners in a Matthews box.
Ouch.
Hey, as like the most passionate Leafs fan in the building, I say that with every bit of bitterness that I can muster.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had my.
Maybe
hesitance.
just to spite you.
Like,
they put it in there.
I would lose
Just
it.
to prove you wrong.
I would lose it if I found that in here. You would hear me hit a high note that I ain't never hit before. Oh my God! Let's see. The unboxing. Eh?
Da, da. Boom, 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 boom.
It's just a regular stick. Bum, bum, bum.
It's a stick.
They're like, oh, this is not a play stick.
You still get a tiny hockey stick.
Yeah, it's awesome. That I can do absolutely nothing with.
You can play tiny hockey.
No, there's not even. They said not to use it as a game piece because it'll break.
Lame piece. That's what that
Very.
is.
Classic Tim Hortons quality right there.
Yep. But you know what isn't Tim Hortons quality? And it's even better? Soulicious! The pepper sauce. Get that from @Soulicious Pepper Sauce on Instagram. Or you can order it from yours truly. Hey Kevin, how you doing? You can get it from yours truly if you contact info@sharetheshock.ca.
You should get the pepper sauce. It's good pepper sauce.
My dad likes it.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me, I have to hook up. Remind me to give Nick a bottle before you guys go.
I
Okay.
will.
As a matter of fact, maybe I'll go give it to him right now.
Also, reminder: everybody needs to go and like the Effects May Vary band page.
Yes.
Because if we get 1,000 likes,
I have to eat a spoonful of that.
and she's very sensitive, and it's gonna be very funny.
I'm a sensitive little muffin.
I was wondering why you disappeared from camera.
I'm a big baby, and I don't like spicy things. So yeah, just to put it
that's
into
yours.
context, I had
You gotta take
a
it. No,
Dijon turkey wrap the other night, and I couldn't
no,
finish it
I got
because
like
the
I got a
Dijon
few
was
bottles.
too
I'm giving it to you because you like it. Yeah,
She
man.
once made me
That
eat
is really
her
nice.
entire plate of spicy
Yeah.
salmon
So,
sushi
no
rolls.
problem. No problem. I
Because
had to give it to you now because I might have forgotten. I'm just like, no, I can't.
Sushi mayo.
Listen, man, I'm
was
trying to save face,
spicy.
okay?
Spicy. It was spicier
No
than the other
problem.
sushi mayo I'm used to.
You will.
A little more caliente.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be refrigerated too. After all.
That's a word.
Yeah. Yeah. You are more than
In
welcome.
many
All right.
contexts, it is applicable.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the page, this will be fun.
We'll have to set it up so it happens on a live though.
I don't
Oh, it
want
will.
to.
Hey. And you know the worst part about it is people will join to see suffering. Just like, yeah, she doesn't want to do it. Let's join because she doesn't want to do it. Like,
You know, at least like I'll eat a spoonful of pepper sauce. At least you guys aren't asking me to like cut my hair or something.
Oh,
Oh my
hell
gosh.
no.
That's not happening.
how
I
long-
cannot imagine anybody putting that on a bet.
No.
That happens all the time. And like charity stuff, and you know, it's like, oh, if we hit this mark, you know, some long-haired dude is gonna cut off all his hair.
Yep.
Right? It's like it happens all
But
the
I mean,
time.
that's a big difference, though, right? Like if it's to raise money for charity, like that's them intentionally sacrificing something meaningful for them in order to create funding for a good cause.
It's like
We're soliciting followers for our band page because we want people to hear our music.
yeah. I was gonna say it's like a whole different ball game kind of thing because people hold money very dear to them. So if they see that you're willing to sacrifice something dear to you, they'll sacrifice something dear to them. It's one of those psycho fucks.
I'm very much not though.
How long is your hair? How long have you been doing it?
I have never actually measured it, but it's getting to the point where I'm like sitting on it,
Wow.
so it's starting to get annoying. But yeah, this lady came up behind me in the store the other day, and she's like, "Oh my god, your hair's so long, it's so beautiful." And I turned to her and I was like, "Yeah, I can almost summon like birds and shit." And she didn't get it.
Oh no.
And I was like, "Disney princess hair, no."
All right. Oh man.
Like
That is-
wasted. It was so quick too. Like I immediately just turned around and I was like, "Ah!" And then she looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like,
I could almost summon birds with it. She
my
said.
wit has been wasted.
Oh, that's the worst when you have a good joke. and
Well,
it
yeah,
just
when
goes
you
past.
like
Yep.
perfectly land the joke and then nobody, or they don't hear it, or they don't get it.
Mhm, mhm.
As I like to say it, wits are wasted on the wizened.
Indeed.
It was so perfect.
My phone is being a douche nugget. I'm trying to charge it, but it's just not working. Samsung, you don't want it with me. I'm telling you, I still have to get my earbuds fixed. Don't play with me. You gotta fix my earbuds. Samsung's gonna fix my earbuds the same way they fix my motherfucking watch. I just haven't had the time to call them. Oh, we need the receipt. It was a gift. Where am I? Oh, don't you talk to the person to get a gift receipt? It was a gift. They don't want me to know how much they spent on it. Can you fix it? Well, you need the receipt. Can you not see from your serial number when it was manufactured? Oh, it says it's manufactured out of warranty. But I didn't get it. I got it 6 months ago. How is it out of warranty? Well, where's the receipt to prove where you got it? Well, where's the document to show me that it's out of warranty? Let me speak to your manager. This is just a headache. I don't know. You know, I am bad. I'm very bad. I'm terrible. It's true. But I try to get up to the highest branch
Yep.
before I start shitting on anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, unless I get on the phone and the person wants to take me on. There's some people that just try to take me on, and it's just like, I'm not angry at you. I'm angry because I'm paying the phone company for a service that's not being rendered effectively. Can we fix that problem? Well, sir, you don't have to speak to me like that. What? You know how many N-bombs I'm about to drop right now? You know what? I would just call you individual. Just know when I say individual, I really mean motherfucker. Sir, you can't swear at me like that. Okay, individual.
I'm so tired of these individual snakes on this individual plane.
You see it works.
Oh, shit. You need to send that to the MCU. Nick Fury about to have a lot more fun.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. And the thing is, if you watch closely, every single corporation follows the same schematic. Hi, how are you doing today? How can I help you? Okay, I just need to confirm your identity. Okay, now I just need a little bit of information about the issue. Okay, well, I need to prove that we're actually responsible for taking care of your concern. Okay, well, now I need you to fight for what you actually want because I don't have to give it to you anyways. Tell me I'm wrong and I'll stop.
Nope. I've worked customer service like that.
Don't they have scripts?
Yep.
Like they literally
Yeah.
have scripts that they read off of?
The worst part is, most of the time, when they hire these people to do that job, they tell them, just give the caller what they want. And then you start off by giving the caller what they're asking for, and they slowly start telling you, oh, no, you're not supposed to give them that. Oh, no, you're not supposed to give them that either. And they just keep whittling down what you can give them until all of a sudden you realize, oh, I'm not actually supposed to give the customer shit.
I was told one time, well, you keep requesting for these benefits and you're supposed to make them want to give it to you. It's not a special treat when you demand it. Listen to me, individual. If y'all had just called me out of the blue and said, hey, we noticed that you're spending a lot of money with our company. Here's something as a reward. I'd be all about that. But y'all on the phone right now because y'all done messed up. So knowing that y'all done messed up, how can you expect me to take it? If I hadn't paid you, would you send me the product? No, right? No. So then, why don't I have my product yet? Because you have my money.
Individual.
And so last week I was having issues with my internet.
Okay.
It kept going out intermittently all week, and it was like I'd be working, and then suddenly I'd have no phone, no internet, no TV, nothing.
Wow.
And so I kept having to call customer service and have a technician come, and he'd fix it, and then the next day it would fuck off again. And he'd come and he'd fix it, and the next day it'd fuck off again. And it's like, it got to a point where I'm on the phone like, okay, so the guys just finished fixing it again.
Yeah.
I have to be able to work next week without losing another day and a half to this bullshit.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee me that I'm going to have my signal? And they keep fucking stammering and equivocating and being like, oh, well, can't predict the future. I don't know for sure. It should stay. And I'm like, you're the ones that control it. Make it work.
Yeah, it sounds like Cogeco.
Make it work or make it free. It was Bell, actually.
Oh, yeah, Cogeco. Subsidiary.
Okay.
What I tell them is, like, I ask them all the time, it's like, so let me get this straight. If I didn't give you the money, you wouldn't give me the service, right? Yeah. Okay, so how about I pay you as my funds are available? Well, you can't do that, sir. But your clause says you can pay me as the internet's available, so why can't I pay you as the money's available? Oh, no, you have to pay by a specific date. Well, then you have to provide me an individual service. Oh, man. It's too much. It's too much. It just... we have to hold them to the fire sometimes because there's just too much that can happen. they're tearing down now. There's just too much that can happen if we don't. Oh man, Jay's probably gonna pick up that bass stuff later, the kids later, because I know I'm gonna have such a glorious sleep tonight. I think I got all my steps in today.
Excellent.
No, I didn't. I got 4,900 steps in, but you know what? I still feel like a champ.
Feeling like a champ is the most important part.
Yes.
Oh, are you awake now?
Nope.
No.
Still down. Oh, wait. Eyes open.
Oh.
No. Wait. No.
His head is just gonna flop off the couch.
If that dog falls and DDTs itself, you will hear an eruption of laughter from me. I'm just letting you know in advance.
I mean, I will also laugh. So.
Just.
Yeah, I'm the jerk that laughs first, and then I ask you if you're okay.
Oh, no. I try to ask first.
I can confirm that.
Oh man, that's great. That is too much. Oh man. Yep. Okay, I got some questions in here. Let's see what pulls up.
Oh no, questions.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Nobody told me there was a pop quiz.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't study.
I didn't study either.
Okay, so debate and discuss. These are different topics that come up, and we kind of discuss them and see what is happening. Then we have table talk, which is just random things that are just conversation pieces. Okay, so let me just find one here. Boom. Being an organ donor should be compulsory.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I
don't think that's a debate.
It's not.
I know an exact. I'm dealing with the situation very close to home. That makes me believe that should be the situation because, if you're able to help someone enjoy a better quality of life, why the hell aren't you?
I mean, I understand not donating certain organs. I completely get that. I'm an organ donor, but I don't really want to donate my eyes to somebody else. That just weirds me out, right? So you should be obligated to, but you should be able to pick certain things that you don't have to.
See, here's the thing.
So I opted out of donating my eyes, right? You can do that.
Yeah. I get that. And I mean, for me, nobody's gonna want to be donated my liver. But
I don't think anyone's gonna want my lungs.
But at the same time, there's a lot of good shit in here that I won't be using.
Yeah, if it's not mush, go for it.
Go ahead.
No. It is mush. As long as it's clean mush.
Yeah, I don't know my liver or my kidneys. I don't know my kidneys. I have to double check. Let's double check. Yeah.
And even still, let's say it's not the best pancreas or whatever the fuck. If somebody desperately needs a pancreas, maybe you can use it as a filler until a better one comes along.
You're right. That could be something.
Here, have a temporary ticker.
It should get you to the next one,
Yeah.
Oh man.
But that they're gonna have a fucking repo man if that starts happening.
Oh my gosh! You don't think they already do? Put a chip in that bad boy. Okay, you got 16 months to pay this off, or else what? Kicks?
Or else we come in singing opera as we rip the organs out of your body.
Or else what? Or else just.
I had to make that reference.
I mean, where do you think I was going?
Okay.
Did you see my Repo Man costume from Halloween last year?
Nope.
Shit. I'll show you some pictures.
That's great. That was great. I remember the Repo Man from WWE, WWF at the time.
Yeah.
What a jobber. Always came in, lost most of his matches, but he still got a contract.
There is a musical film. Didn't Gerard Way write the original source material for it? Anyways, I'm pretty sure Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance was at least somehow involved with it. It's called Repo, the Genetic Opera. and it is hilarious.
Okay.
And it's all about exactly that kind of thing, right? Like cosmetic organ donorship. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I woke the dog. But like cosmetic organ donorship becomes a trend, and you can pay to have a new face. You can pay to have a new heart. You can pay to have any new organ you want. But if you default on your payments, the repo man comes and he takes that heart back. No matter what it was attached to.
That is savage.
It's brutal. It's so good.
Oh man.
Paris Hilton gets her face cut off in that movie. It's great.
Nice. Nice. Oh,
and the
man.
girl from Spy Kids, I think, is the main character.
Oh,
I honestly, I watched it so long ago, I don't really remember, but I remember enjoying it immensely. And I don't know why I haven't watched it again since.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's the easiest it's ever been to find.
Okay. All right. What's the craziest thing you have on your bucket list?
Own a house. Craziest thing I can think of in this economy.
Yeah, I haven't really made a bucket list.
I got some little bonkers. I don't know why. I know exactly why. Who am I kidding? This is exactly why. I, for some strange reason, I don't know if it's going to be scripted or choreographed or whatever, what have you call it, but I'm going to put someone through a table. just because I don't know if I'm going to have to defend myself or my wife's honor or some shit, but like somewhere in my mind, I just see someone getting rock bottom through a table at my hand or something like that. Just, I almost powerbomb the guy into the fucking power box. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's crazy. I know. Like, who thinks of that? But yes, I know. It's almost like talking to animals. But you have ears, so I know you listen. No, the funniest thing is when I start talking to people's animals, like they talk to their own animals and they're looking at me like I'm weird. It's like, I know you do this shit too. Like they're responding to me. That's how I know you do this shit.
They're like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
River does this adorable little head tilt whenever I'm talking to him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is
But
such a well-behaved dog.
But no, just to come back to the card though, I think because Charlotte said it already, like you don't really have a bucket list, you said, and I gotta say, I kind of feel that that's a product of like our generation. We grew up and we saw like, okay, on TV they're supposed to be able to get a house, get a car, get a job, get a family, and it's like I don't see a feasible way to do any of those things. I can't even afford to rent a place on my own. How am I supposed to buy a place? How does one find a family when you don't have a place? How does one afford a car?
You know what? My mom told me something, and it actually came to fruition. It's not always like you don't always need it to start to build up to it.
Yeah.
So like, I was always like, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, before I get a family, I want to have a good job. I want to have a car. I want to have a house. Before I have a kid, I want to have this much income. Before I do this, But then, like, there's people who might want to build with you.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky enough to be finding those people who, like, understand, hey, like, this is what you're trying to do, and I see that. This is how you do it, kind of thing, and show you. Like, my wife has been just phenomenal in getting me or helping me get to this point. And she won't take credit for it, but I'll give her credit where credit is due. Like, even last year with the Niagara Music Awards, we were nominated for Promoter of the Year. I give her the product, but she puts it out there. So, like, that was one of the humbling things.
Hell yeah. And you're absolutely right though about finding people that want to build with you. It is important, and it's something that people aren't always able to tell you.
No, people want to see you. Nowadays, it's like we're fashioned to see, oh, well, you're already successful. I'm going to follow you. It's like, okay, you want to look at that, but then there's people, it's like that person was, you know what I mean? Like even Bezos. Bezos started in his garage.
Well, in his parents' garage with like $500,000 of investment capital.
See, they leave out parts of the story all the goddamn time. That's why you got to research. Look deep within.
Just like Trump, I started out with a small loan of $1 million.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How many take?
What do you think? What about a garbage bag?
Hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
For symbols.
Yeah.
Time to hit the road soon?
Yeah. I took down the kid.
Yeah, we saw you on
Just
the.
got loaded up.
All right.
It's getting really late.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's like 9.
Almost. What?
No way. We have not been sitting here for 2 hours.
9:47.
No way.
Oh.
Where to go?
Incredible.
Where to go?
Now I'm concerned because River's been sleeping for 2 hours.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fun night in the hotel.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ugh.
You've disturbed the poochie.
I only have one garbage bag left, and
River.
it's a massive
Excuse me,
garbage
sir.
bag.
Hey, get over here. Get back up here.
Ugh.
Get back up here. Come on.
That one left.
Attaboy.
Huge one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
No problem. Trying to see if
Ooh,
there's
thank you,
anything
guys.
else
Best.
tape-wise. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. It's been a full day.
Yeah.
What was it 10 to 10? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Well, all right. We've had a few people in here. Oh, they're gonna jam. Is Jay jamming still? Jay's still jamming. Oh man. Holy, this has been one hell of a day. And you know how I know it's positive energy? I don't feel tired. I don't feel drained. I know as soon as y'all gone, I'm gonna hit the hay. Don't get me wrong. But
I'm pass out in that car for sure, but I would not have known it was 10 o'clock until Eric was coming up and being like, "It's late, man. It's like 10 o'clock already."
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I have a hotel room to go back.
I'm really glad I'm not the one driving back to Newmarket.
Oh man. Oh, that's a 2.5, 3 hour
Yeah.
drive.
But not at this time of night. Like,
No, yeah.
there's not going to be any traffic.
No. Should be good. You should be
We
there
are
by
going
2.
to drive exactly the speed limit.
And you heard that here, so you know it's true. I'll eventually be able to say that with good faith.
Yeah, totally true. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I do this on the Terrell Effect. Actually, I do this on most shows where I interview people. Flip the script, where we give the guest the opportunity to ask the questions. We'll do that before we shut this down. So, anything you have to ask of myself, feel free.
When do you want us to play again?
That's a good question. I'm thinking if not before then, definitely Halloween. I'm thinking before then, definitely. But like, if not,
Definitely vibe with the Halloween set.
That would be cool.
like a Halloween thing. I want to do something nice for Halloween. I have to talk to a couple of people to make sure we can do it. But like I said, I will. If things are continued, if the trend continues, by then I should be able to set up in the backyard. You know what I mean? Have a little bit more space, and then we can just do something out there. Or, you know, a park, a big park, Chippewa Park. That's a nice big park. I just need to plug in somewhere with a power source. No, I don't. I just need to pull up with my fan. No, for your instruments, I'd have a power. I need a power source. I need a generator. Yeah. Jay's looking into getting one soon, so hooray. Oh, man. Okay. What about you?
Honestly, I can't really think of anything right now.
That's cool. That's cool. Dog's looking at me hard, just like, okay.
Dog's looking at you like, where's my food?
Where's my food?
Honestly, I felt so bad. I'm sitting here like, do I give him like a piece of the meat? But I know because he's a service dog, you're not supposed to really pay attention to him. So,
I mean, he's not vested right now, so he's not working.
okay.
He's off duty right now.
Okay, so
so.
cool. So, yeah, no,
But but you should never feed somebody's dog without their permission.
no, I never would. Definitely. But like, if you want to take some of the chicken for him and cut off the bone and everything.
He's actually allergic to chicken.
He's allergic to chicken?
That's a thing?
Oh my God, you poor thing.
He's
I didn't know
allowed.
anybody could be allergic to chicken.
I didn't know.
He's allergic to chicken and turkey, and then he's intolerant to pork and lamb.
Huh.
Well,
So he's
oxtails-
a surf and turf kind of guy.
surf and turf. Okay, so like,
And
oxtails
I don't
beef.
give him a lot of human food.
I don't blame you because I didn't expect it.
And then it makes him fat.
And I
Like,
mean,
labs just blow
a
up. like
service dog
balloons.
developing a taste for human flesh is probably not ideal.
I say human flesh? I'm pretty sure I said food.
You said human food.
Apparently, we taste like pork, which he's intolerant to.
Oh,
So
who would know how we? Is that really okay?
I'm not going to answer that question.
It's okay, River. We'll feed you a billionaire.
Oh man.
Where you going? Oi!
He's going to eat the rich.
She's like, I'm done with this interview. I've had enough.
Oh, he just wanted to give me some attention.
Stretching, yawning. Oh man. This has been the 28th episode of the Seven Circle. And we are taking down the set now. Oh wow, they are done clearing out that basement.
Jesus.
Yo. River, come here. Is he trying to escape?
He's trying to break.
Hey, where
He's
are you
trying to break
going?
some ankles.
Are you trying to get out? Where are you going?
Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna close it down. On behalf of FX Mayberry and DUI, this is the block. Sorry, and River.
And River.
Gotta say
I mean,
River.
he's part of.
It's FX Mayberry.
He's our most popular band member,
Yeah,
and he knows it. Don't you?
He does
don't you-
like, yep. Oh man, for the band and the bands, we are out of here. Thank you for your time. Check out sharetheshock.ca, where you will see another edition or issue of Culture Shock magazine, and it will feature a story on FX Mayberry. Get to know them, add their link, like them on Facebook, like, share. Yeah, FX Mayberry on Facebook.com. Check them out. And just like that,